Hello, Facebook Live. It is day 14 of the Facebook Live 30-day life challenge. And no, it's day 14. Oh my God, I keep on messing up the days. It's day 14 already. I can't believe it. We're nearly halfway through the 30-day life challenge. That passed fast. Okay. And since we're nearly halfway through, we're spicing up the topics. And today, we are going to talk about the true reclamation of power. So this is a topic I love to speak on because it's just so powerful and it's just such a misunderstood topic. Like, in the world we live in, we've really misunderstood what power truly means. And we get a very distorted and wrong image of what power is and what power is meant to be and how power is meant to be used in the world. And so one of the things that I see the most in people is that they consciously tell themselves they want to be powerful, they want to feel strong and powerful and empowered. But then subconsciously, they totally judge the idea of power. They have experienced some form of power abuse in their life. They have seen it in other people's lives. And they connect the concept of power mostly with negative things and something that they don't want. So out of the fear of becoming the villain of the story, they rather suppress their power. They rather don't reclaim their power and don't live in their power and give it away and suppress it to avoid becoming the villain of the story, because subconsciously power is something negative for them. And of course that makes perfect sense, because in the world we live in the society we live in, we see a lot of power distortion. This has just been going on since centuries. At somewhere along the way we got it wrong. We misunderstood the concept of power and we lost a really important piece of it. And then power got distorted and it became a tool to control the masses instead of what it really is supposed to be, a tool to lead the masses. And this is really important because we got to understand that there's a really big difference between controlling people and leading people. Controlling people means I am telling people what to do. I am pushing them. I am controlling them. I am forcing them into a concept of what it is that needs to be done and which rules need to be applied and followed for society to work. This is a concept of control. And then there's a concept of leadership. And leadership, true leadership, real leadership, is very different. Real leadership does not control. Real leadership leads by example. Real leadership inspires the right action. It doesn't force it. It doesn't control it. It doesn't push for it. It inspires the aligned right action. It inspires people to want to be in integrity and to stick to certain standards and certain values. Not because it forces them into those concepts like control does, but because it inspires them by leading by example. That is what true leadership is. And that is what true power is meant to be. And that's where we have gotten it wrong, because somewhere along the way we lost that awareness that power is meant to be used as a tool, or better said, as a way of leading by example, instead of as a tool to suppress the masses and to control the masses. Power is not about control. Control is actually the opposite of power, because someone who is in their power and who is powerful and strong does not need to control. They don't, because they know their path and they know no matter what the world does around them, no matter if people follow them or not, they're going to walk their path. They are in their power. they will go there and they will make it happen, no matter who follows them and who walks with them or who doesn't. That's a person in their power. A person in their full power does not need followers. They don't need to be validated to know where they're going and what they're going to do. They know they're going to make a difference. They know they're going there, and they do not care if they have to do it alone. Because if they have to, they will. And that's why people end up following them or walking with them. Because they are fully empowered. They are fully strong. They're in full integrity. They have full knowledge of who they are, what they're meant to do, and they're going for it, and there's nothing keeping them back. There's nothing holding them back. There's nothing keeping them from their destiny. That is an empowered person. And a person like that does not need to control people. Control is the opposite of power. A person who needs to control is a person who is scared. A person who is in fear, who is not in control of themselves, who is not in integrity, who is not in power within themselves. So they need to control the people around them and the circumstances around them for them to feel safe and for them to feel like they got it figured out and like they have power. So if you look at the way we are taught power in the world, through society and through the examples we see in the world of people in positions of power, is actually the opposite of what power truly is. It is actually disempowered. The way people act in positions of power and leadership nowadays is a very disempowered way, very controlling, very much coming from fear. Very much not believing in the power of themselves and therefore in the power of other people. Because if I cannot feel my power, if I cannot see my power, if I can't believe in my power to be in my integrity and to follow my path no matter what, and to lead myself where I need to go, how can I believe that you can? I can't. Because if I can't believe that to be true about me, I can't believe that to be true about you. Of course I can't. And if I can't believe that that is true about you, because I don't believe that it's true about me, of course I end up believing I have to tell you where to go, and I have to tell you how to go there, and I have to push you, and I have to force you, and I have to control you, and make sure you get there. But the thing is, that is not empowered, and that is not leadership. True leadership comes from integrity. True leadership and true power comes from alignment with our truth. Someone who is in their greatest power, who's a really powerful person, where they come into the room and you're like, this person is powerful. But it's not controlling, dominating power. It's this undercurrent of like, they are powerful and like people want to follow them wherever they go. Like they're the one. They're the one. And you can just feel like this person is in their truth, in their integrity. They know who they are. They know about their power, and they're leading themselves towards the destiny. And they're leading themselves towards change and a greater reality, and they're going to go there. If you walk with them or not, they're going to go there. You can feel that. And these people, they inspire us. These are the great people in history that have truly inspired profound positive change in the world. They inspire us. They lead by example in a way that no one that tries to lead by control and enforces power via control could ever lead. They inspire us, they change us, they make us move, not because they push us to move, but because they move. Because they do the thing that they know they need to do in this life. They follow their path, they're in their full integrity, in their full truth, in their full power. without ever questioning if it means that they are in their power or not when people follow or when they don't. They know they're in their power, and they know that if they walk alone or if they walk with millions beside them, it doesn't change the fact that they are in their power and they are going where they need to go and nothing's going to stop them. That's true power. That is true leadership. And that kind of integrity, that kind of truth and alignment with our soul's destiny and with our highest self, it can only come when we let go of all the judgments we hold around power, and when we let go of all the distortion, and when we truly have an honest look at ourselves and our unconscious and subconscious beliefs, and we look and we honestly see where we have made power to be something bad, something wrong, something that only villains have, something that is abused, something that we might abuse, where we connect power with control. These are the beliefs and the constructs in our mind that we need to have an honest look at and release, because these distorted patterns that got imprinted within us, they have nothing to do with the truth of power, with what true power really is. And we gotta let them go if we want to find that true power within ourselves again and reclaim that part of ourselves and come back to that alignment with our soul and our integrity and our inner truth, to the point that we can become truly empowered people and walk the talk and walk our path with integrity, knowing that this is our destiny and we're going to go there. If we do it alone or if we do it with millions by our side, we're going to go there, and there's no doubt. That is true power. And that is a very, very different kind of power. It doesn't force you. It doesn't push you. It doesn't control you. It's an undercurrent. Being in the presence of a truly empowered person, someone who lives in their power, in a true integral power. It doesn't force you. It doesn't push you. It doesn't control you. It feels like an undercurrent. And being in that presence just feels like you just want to move. You feel inspired just being in their presence without them even needing to say anything. You just feel inspired, and you can feel their power and that calling within you to move towards your destiny. Feeling their energy, it inspires you to move towards your greatness too, because they are moving towards theirs. That is true power. The kind of power that it can't even be described in words. You have to feel it. But if you've ever been in the presence of a person like that, you know exactly what I'm talking about. They move you. They inspire you. They make you believe in miracles just by being in their energy. And they make you feel your greatness because they feel theirs. And because they can see it in themselves, they can see it in you. And just being in their presence makes you realize there's so much more to you. That is truly powerful. A truly powerful person does not need to control, suppress, or dominate another person. Someone who has truly reclaimed their power will always inspire the people around them, the people that are in their presence, that are in their lives, to remember their power too. Someone who is truly in their power, in their true, aligned, integral power, will always want you to get to feel your own power, to remember your true power too. Because they know we are not going to change the world alone. It's not going to be one person doing one big thing that changes the world. It's all of us remembering our power, walking side by side. Not one leads and everyone else follows. No. This is the old world. In the new world, we all need to step into our power. And we need to walk side by side. Because we're all equally powerful. Our power might express itself differently, but we're equally powerful. And we need each and every one of us in our full power if we want to create a new world. If we want to lead humanity towards a better future. We all need to be in our power. And so someone in their true integral power will always inspire you to come into your power. That's how you know. When you feel that in the presence of a person, you feel empowered, you can feel your own power more and more, you know you found a good one. That's the kind of leader to walk with. Wow. That felt like a whole transmission. But I can just feel this in my bones so much. This is a truth that I stand for with all that I am. And so I hope this little transmission inspired you, gave you something to contemplate, and helped you feel empowered, because at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. We all need to find back into a true power and then walk side by side to create a different world. Because we can. We can. We were born for this. With that being said, thank you so much for being here. I love these daily check-ins, these daily lives with you. Like, I might even continue this after the 30-day life challenge. Nothing is decided yet, but I am loving this. So thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, give me a thumbs up. Or let me know in the comments below, what's your experience? What do you think about the power topic? What have you experienced? And just, share your thoughts with me. I love it when we exchange on these topics. It's just so fruitful. And and if you know someone whom you think this video would serve, or they would profit from this, or they might like this, please feel free to share, as always. And if you feel called to walk side by side with me, and you feel you're ready to reclaim more of your power, and you're ready to step into more of your greatness, I am currently having a spot open for one-on-one coaching. There's different ways of working with me. So there's different lengths and different close containers. So if you're interested in that, I have a spot open for one-on-one coaching for several lengths, 1 month, 3 months, 6 months. We can actually also talk about doing a very personalized package for you. If that is something that interests you, please feel free to reach out and just send me a DM, and we will talk about everything. And with that being said, I'll leave it at that. What a powerful transmission today. Thank you so much for being here. I love you, and I can't wait to see you tomorrow to day 15. All right, halfway. We're going to have a little celebration tomorrow. Halfway celebration. Ooh, I'm going to think of a really good topic. Okay, I love you. Have a beautiful night, and I'll see you tomorrow.